Zach, could you just
Recording in
talk about kind of
progress.
what the challenge has been like these last few days of sort of not knowing who's going to be out there until you get out in the practice field and who's landing on COVID list and who's not?
Yeah, I mean it's challenging. I think really just the connection of being able to just throw to these guys, but really I just got to control what I can control. Just go through the plays as I know, and just try and handle it all the best I can.
Zach, what's been the key for you in cutting down on interceptions? It seems like you've really done a good job of that in the last few weeks compared to earlier in the season.
I think it's just an understanding of the offense, understanding how important it is to take care of the ball, and then just kind of I think just like I said, just understanding the offense more and just better decisions.
Zach, how well did you get to know Trevor Lawrence at all during the draft process, and what would it be like for you to kind of go up, obviously not playing right against him, but to see him on the field on Sunday?
Yeah, we got to know each other a little bit. Combine training. He's a great dude. We didn't get to spend some time together, but just a cool guy to be around. And it's gonna be a fun matchup just because we're gonna be playing. In the league, from the start at the same time, for hopefully a long time. So it's gonna be cool just to follow his career and to be able to match up against those guys. I always hope he does well, and I always hope the best for him.
How much do you keep an eye on what those other guys in your draft class are doing week to week?
Yeah, maybe early on, but since then, it's been super busy for us. You kind of see scores here and there of certain games, but you start to realize in the season just how busy it is. So you start to only just see everything that kind of we're going through. Maybe some of the big time games and stuff, but as far as following those other quarterbacks, I haven't seen much of them.
Zach, you expressed to us last week how you wanted to play freer. Was that something you expressed to Mike as well, that you felt like you needed to be able to play a little freer? He kind of mentioned that today.
Yeah, I've been telling him that for a while. I just think that was really the game that I was like, I just go out there and cut it loose. And, and when I say that, I mean, obviously still within the structure of the offense and, still going through my reads and still making sure I do things the right way, but just reacting with the natural feel I was given and not just force myself to stay in one spot and try and go through reads. Like just play football. Where guys are going to be, the timing of the play. So now just go out there and play football and react to what they're giving you.
Zach, the season in the NFL is obviously such a long season compared to what you go through in college and high school. Does it feel? Do you feel it now? Does it feel kind of like this is long to be playing? You may be preparing for a bowl game now, but you're in week, was it 17 or 16 at this point?
Yeah, it's lengthy. I really feel like it's really just because it's the first year. I really feel like because, with combine training and the hecticness of just everything that happened last year, I really just don't feel like last year ever really ended. I don't really feel like there was ever really an off season. It was just kind of right from college to the NFL. And, so I feel like next year it's not going to feel like that, now that I've kind of adjusted and stuff. But, I would definitely say that, besides just kind of feeling, guys get beat up and stuff at this time of the year, I said, besides that, I feel like mentally, I'm excited and, looking forward for the challenge to play, even at this point in the year. I just feel like I need it. I feel like it's going to be good for us as a team in general. And, I'm really just looking forward to go out there and just kind of work on the things I need to get better at. Get as many reps of things as I can.
Zach, you said last game that you felt like you were playing a lot looser, playing more freely, and there were some plays that spoke to that. So how do you continue that going into the Jaguars game to continue to build on that level of freeness and looseness?
Yeah, I think just cutting it loose, knowing my offense as well as I can, that when I go out on the field, I know where guys are supposed to be and I can go through the reads, but then just use that natural instinct, start just trusting, what I'm feeling more. I think there was times early on where maybe I wanted to let something go or escape or do something, but I almost had to tell myself like, no, like, hey, move on to your next read, whatever. Like, trust your instinct. Like, where guys are supposed to be. Just play within the offense and play freely and just go make some plays.
Zach, just getting back to Trevor Lawrence for a minute. When do you remember him kind of popping up on your radar? He was a pretty hyped prospect. You guys are around the same age. Were you guys ever in any camps together or anything like that? Or when do you remember first hearing kind of about Trevor?
Well, I think all of us have heard about Trevor ever since, almost high school. I mean, he's had a different journey than me for sure. It's tough to obviously come from nothing in my situation, but I think it's almost harder to come from a situation where, no matter where you've been, people have labeled you as the best, and he's done an amazing job of, not listening to the noise, and, the expectations never got too high for him, and he just handled his own business, but coming out of high school as the number one quarterback, and then college is the number one quarterback, and then the NFL, like that's tough, and he's done it. So I got a lot of respect for him, but, I didn't go to any camps or anything like that with him. We never really ran into each other until, combine training was the first time. But I thought it was just cool because, obviously I knew who he was for a long time. I'm sure he probably didn't know who I was, but it's part of it.
Part of that though, Zach, when you think about that, how he was, the highly touted high school prospect in college, then in the pros, like, does part of you want to, in a way, compete against that? They kind of want to show up and kind of say, like, in a way, like kind of an inner competition of you versus him on Sunday?
No, I mean, we both have different situations, different teams. I think everything is very different. I think that's one thing I learned, through combine training is it's not like me against him. We can both have success. Yes, do I want our team to beat the Jaguars? Yeah, I do. I hope to go out there and play well. But I don't look at it as me versus Trevor or my stats versus Trevor. It has nothing to do with that. It's all about the win. How can I get my team in the best position to beat them? And that's the cool part is I feel like if they do well, I can feel, happy for them. Right? It's not like, we're fighting for a starting position on the same team. We can cheer each other on, which is really cool. So, I always hope the best for him.
Are there any more questions for Zach?
Yeah, Zach, what's it been like lately with the way Mike has been calling plays? I mean, it looks like there's 3-4 trick plays each game, and there might be more on the call list as well that you guys don't get a chance to go to. So what has it been like playing in that?
Yeah, I think he's done a good job just keeping the defense on their toes and really just putting us in good situations. And I feel like putting me in a good situation as far as just being able to play fast and get used to this offense and this game. And so I really appreciate what he's been doing, and I think he's done a really good job.
Is that it for Zach? Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Zach.
Thanks.
I was cheering when he was like, if I wouldn't do investigation, I was like,